All eyes are on the Trudeau family in Washington. Sophie Trudeau putting Canadian fashion firmly in the spotlight, whether on the airport runway, if you will, or on the red carpets at the White House. The woman who's dubbed Canada's latest style icon has certainly taken Canadian style to D.C., much to the delight of the two gentlemen you are going to meet now, because Sophie Trudeau was wearing their creations in the past couple of days. I want you to meet on the left here of your screen Lucien Matisse, for the great designer of the clothing, and also Dean Davidson, who is the jewelry designer. Welcome to you and congratulations, number one.
Thank you. Thank
number
you.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you say huge. I want to talk about impact in a second, but you know what I want to begin with? Moment. And let me start with you, Lucien. When you had two moments yesterday, not just one, you had two. There you see the Prime Minister's wife. Number one, let's go to the shots of the official welcome, that beautiful South Lawn ceremony yesterday. And there is, this is from last night, but if we can go to, there we are there. One of your dresses. You see that?
It was really shocking because I was in a meeting yesterday when this all happened, and I had no idea that she would wear this red dress in particular. No, and this was an add-on to the group of clothing that I selected for her to take to the fitting. Okay. And it was a last-minute pick, and I thought the color, the print, everything would work well. She told me she doesn't wear crew necks a lot, which she ended up wearing two crew necks the same day, which was fantastic. And she felt good in the garment. It was appropriate for the occasion, the right length, the three-quarter sleeve was very sophisticated.
So you're in a meeting, you're not like hanging on live television coverage to see if she's going to show up in your dress?
I had no idea.
Did somebody run into the meeting and say she's wearing it, she's wearing it?
My phone started buzzing, and then I don't usually pick up my phone in the meetings, but this time I had to because I thought it was my parents or something happened, you know. And then I started seeing photos from friends and family congratulating me, and then the social media starts buzzing, and it's like an insane moment.
Yeah. Okay, and I bet it got even more insane at night. But hold on that thought, because I want to bring in Dean. Dean, you have had several moments because she has worn your jewelry creations, which you see in beautiful high-end stores in Canada. So you have brought in exactly what she was wearing. Your first moment came when she got off the plane.
Yes, yeah. We were in the studio working, and my mom called me, and she said it's live streaming on Facebook, because I told her that she was potentially going to wear the jewelry. So all of our staff gathered around the computer and watched, and then we could see her come down. We weren't sure if it was our earrings.
Right.
And then
there they are right
those
there.
Are the earrings, yeah.
So when you saw them, you did what?
It was an incredible feeling, you know, so honored and proud to see her wearing the jewelry.
Okay, and then let's go back to what we have in the studio, because she has been wearing your jewelry throughout the 2 days, and maybe today as well, we're not sure. But here, what are the other pieces that she has worn that are yours, Dean?
Yeah, so these are the Moonstone Scepter drop earrings.
So that was for the daytime yesterday?
Yeah, she wears it at the daytime, and then this is our Moonstone Apex ring, and she wore that at the state dinner last evening.
State dinner last night. So it has been Dean Davidson all the way through so far. We'll see today on day 3. That leads us into last night, and here is the shot behind us now of Sophie Trudeau seated at the state dinner, but we have other pictures as well, because she chose another of your dresses for really the high point of this trip. So were you at least watching for this one? Okay.
And I knew about this one. This one was, and I love the shot that you guys picked, because you can see the detailing, all the hard work in the beading.
Tell us about the dress.
This is a collection. It's part of the Spring Summer 16 collection. And what I was surprised with is, for an occasion like this, usually any celebrity would ask for a custom-made dress, but she actually selected several from the collection, and we sent them to Ottawa for a fitting. She loved several of them, and so she narrowed them down to 2. And
so you didn't make this custom for her?
No, it wasn't a custom piece. No, it was actually from the collection. It just fit perfectly. We just had to hem it a tiny bit, and that's all. It was like made for her almost.
Isn't that incredible? And people are talking about the color, like a big pop, a bold pop of color.
Colors are really in right now, and I think less is more here because of the detailing on top. You know, if we would have done more detailing, it would have been too much. It's just a nice classic balance.
So she requested, you sent some options for her. How did it work in your case? How did you become involved?
They actually shot Sophie for Chatelaine magazine recently.
Right.
And then Jessica Maroney had pulled some pieces shortly after that, and I'd reached out to her saying thank you, and we loved the images of Chatelaine. And so then she reached out to me again, and she pulled more pieces, and she asked if it would be okay if Sophie took them with her to Washington.
Isn't that terrific? Jessica Maroney, of course, Ben's wife, is acting as her stylist, and we're working to promote Canadian fashion, which I want to come to in just a second. But what has been the reaction? You mentioned even after the official welcoming in the morning, but since, the state dinner, what's been the reaction that you have received from people in terms of inquiries and social media, that kind of stuff?
Well, it's been very positive for us. I'm not sure how it was for you, but at one point we had 4, TV trucks outside the building, to a point where the landlord came to see who got killed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they didn't know what was happening.
It's the other end. It's
so,
celebration.
Exactly.
It's
celebration.
not crime.
It's
That's
very,
right.
Yeah,
and what about in your case,
Same thing,
Steve?
just an incredible, pouring of support, and people across the country, so excited to see this. So.
I was noticing, I got an email today from the other jewelry designer who designed the earrings that she's wearing. These are not your pieces. Yeah. Just a PR release planning to really talk about this as the Prime Minister's wife is wearing my jewelry. From a career standpoint and a promotional standpoint, what kind of a boost do you think this will be to you?
Well, I think for the Lucia Matisse brand, I think it's really putting it on the map internationally, and we finally have the support from the government, I find. Even if they do, I expect grants, and I expect a lot more for the fashion industry. I think we need the support, especially up-and-coming designers need the support, and I want to see more of that. But this alone, it's a representative of Canada, of the talent that we have, and she's wearing Canadian throughout the entire trip, which is wonderful. And she's really displaying the work of many, many talented people here in our country.
And this doesn't sound like a one-off. It sounds like she's going to make this as certainly one of the hallmarks of their time in Ottawa as Prime Minister and Prime Minister's wife, to promote Canadian fashion. What do you think the impact broadly will be, Dean?
Oh, it's so exciting, to have this kind of, role model spokesperson for the country now. And I think that all eyes are on her. The world is on her, right? Looking to see what she's going to wear. So I think it's such a great impact for the Canadian fashion.
You think you're going to get orders today from people saying, "Hey, I haven't heard of you before"? Like,
we already had few, new accounts and a lot of
from the States. I'm wondering.
The States. We sell both in the States and Canada. We sell in about 6 countries right now. So we had a lot of interest from the States and Canada.
Okay. Well, listen, congratulations to you both.
Big
couple of days. It may continue today. Who knows what she's going to be wearing today for the official functions? We'll be watching, and it's a pleasure to talk to you both. We'll be following now.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.